Good morning, traders. Simon here with Big Shot Trade, and I wanted to share with you a great trade we did yesterday in a Twitter. Everybody knows the stock, and it's been strong since Trump got into being a president of the U.S., and he's the most popular client of Twitter, or customer, you want to call him. So let's go to details. The market is. Let's just see what the market did yesterday with the open. Let's take a look. The market gapped up on some thoughts that the trade war with China is getting better, things are getting better, and then it just continued sliding down. And take a look. It made actually the open of the market was the highest point of the day. We never reached that level. I think maybe with this spike here, and it will continue going lower. Let's compare it with the picture on Twitter. And Twitter did the opposite. It opened with a gap up, and it was a gap and go. So we continue going higher up until about 11:15 in the morning New York time. And I was watching the Twitter to take it to the downside, because at some point it had to catch up with the market, with the general direction of the market, and it did. So we actually watched a small time frame for some signs, and this was our sign right here. This is the volume. Just to give you an idea, the 2 minutes before it traded probably 3 times less than this bar right here. It was a huge volume here, and we actually looked for the entries, and the entry that we looked to enter, it was the bar of the new high, and the low here was $35.48, and the high was $35.75. So we had a sell order here, a sell stop order at 35.48, and this bar here. So this was our sell stop, and this bar here was the in. We entered the trade, and we just sat in the trade and watched for the sign of a reversal. It easily went through the averages, and then here I was actually ready to get out of the position, but it showed no sign of strength here, and the market continued to going lower as well. So Twitter just went with it, and this part here was where we were looking to finally get out of the trade, and the exit of the trade was the high of this bar, of this red bar here. This was our stop loss order, and this was the out. This bar right here, right after the inside bar, this green bar took us out, and we got out at 34.80. So I'm just gonna write the details. So the in, we got in on the short at 35.48 was our entry on the short side. The stop loss was at 35.75, and we took the profit at the level of 34.80. 34.80 was our out, and we made the profit of 68 cents, and our risk was 27 cents, and that our trade gave us 2.5 hours. That means that we took a profit of 2.5 times more than our risk was. And money wise, on a 1,000 shares, on 1,000 shares of Twitter, we made $680. And let's just see how long it took us. We entered at 11:30 and we got out at 12:22, under an hour, about 50 minutes. So this is the trade I wanted to share with you. You have to be patient. You can't be convinced and you can't have a strong opinion about anything. You just watch, and sometimes you do need to sit on your hands and watch for this opportunity and take a look. The market was going down, the stock was going against the market, and this was the last buyers coming in. Probably the stops, there was the shorts. We're not here to guess, but we did see a big volume spike. We did see the stop of the move. We had the great entry with the 27-cent stop and potential of going much lower with the market, in sympathy of the market. So I'm glad I had an opportunity to share this with you. Stay tuned for more information. Have a wonderful day. All the best.